Hello, back again for another live stream. This time we're on to matchday number 16 at in Skyback League 2. But first, as always, let's look back at what happened at matchday number 15's games there. And I didn't manage to odds for these fixtures like I was supposed to. I only had the first two games, which was played early in the week, and then they had the weekend fixtures after that. But we'll go for the games and we'll tally up the points that I did award at the time there for you guys. So we'll kick things off with Leyton Orient 3-2 victory against Port Vale, with Johnson, Wilkinson, and Brophy scoring the goals for Leyton Orient. They're looking quite impressive at the moment. Meanwhile, for Port Vale, Leggy and also Montenio got themselves their goals. 18 to 12 shots for Port Vale, and there was 4 to 3 on target for Leyton Orient in this fixture. Next up, we had Bolton coming away with a 3-0 victory against Southend. So D'Afonso scoring a goal, and also there was Doyle managing to score a brace in this particular match there. 14 to 10 shots for Southend, and 4 to 3 on target for Bolton. Next up, we have Morecambe 1-0 winners against Barrow. And match winner, we had M. Gomes in the 12th minutes. We had Hurds getting sent off 3 minutes later for Barrow as they fell to defeat. 21-8 shots for Morecambe and 7 to 2 on target for themselves. Next up, Cheltenham 2-1 winners against Bradford. Goal scorers Ben May and Clements. Meanwhile, for Bradford, Donaldson managed to score the opening goal for themselves. 13 to 10 shots for Cheltenham and 6 to 3 on target for themselves. Colchester and Crawley Town 1-1 draw. Had Harriet for Colchester, and we had Tunnicliffe scoring the goal for Crawley. 19 to 11 shots and 7 to 4 on target for Crawley Town. Next up, 7-goal thriller between Harrogate Town and Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe coming away with a 5-2 victory. Goal scores for them include Isa scoring 2 goals. Also had Honor, Weesey, Loft, and Jarvis scoring the other ones. Muldoon and Hall scored Harrogate Town's goals, but unfortunately for them, a 3-goal thrashing against a very unfancied opposition. 15 to 7 shots for Scunthorpe and 6 to 3 on target there. Next up, Tranmere 1-0 winners against Oldham. The match winner coming from Vaughan in the 27th minute. 10 to 8 shots for Oldham, and there was 2 on target each. Forest Green and Newport County shared the points in a 1-1 draw. Had Abrahams scoring a penalty kick goal at the end of the first half for Newport County, and we had Matt scoring Forest Green's goals, the vegan opposition. So Forest Green 14 to 11 on the shots and 5 to 4 on target. Exeter City, another big comfortable victory, a 4-1 win away from home against Grimsby Town to try and get one of those automatic spots for the first time instead of actually going for the playoffs and end up losing in the final once again. So they had Bowman, and they also had Williams scoring a couple of goals, and Jay scoring the other one. For Grimsby, Hendry scored an equaliser at the time, but late Wally for Exeter City at the end of the first half, and Matt Jay's second half goal confirmed the thing instead. 13 to 7 shots for Exeter and 9 to 2 on target. Had Carlisle 2-1 winners against Salford, with Alessandra and Bennett scoring their goals. For Salford was Bernard scoring a just stoppage time consolation goal. The Salford's not doing as impressive this season as one would have expected, but they're still potentially in the conversation for one of those playoff positions. 22 to 10 shots and 7 to 2 on target for Carlisle. Walsall and Stevenage, they shared the points in a 1-1 draw. Had OTF scoring a penalty kick goal for Stevenage, and we had Gordon with a stoppage time equaliser via the penalty spot. 11 to 9 shots for Walsall and 3 to 1 on target. And finally, Mansfield Town 1-0 winners against Cambridge, with Weed scoring in the 64th minute in this particular match. 16 to 15 shots for Mansfield and 4 to 3 on target for Cambridge. Okay, so move on to match number 16. But how did we get on with our predictions? First of all, I can say that I got 8.83. I got the two games that I did actually have odds for, which was Leyton Orient at $3.30 and Bolton at $1.53. And the other matches just awarding 1.4 because I didn't check the odds in time for these particular matches. So I undercut a number of people, myself, the football simulator, Cavan Wright, and also Spirit Dice. So apologies for that. But we've got all the odds for this particular match day. Most match days we will do so. And, yeah, just have to be more onto it in the future if that sort of situation arises again. The other games I got correct, which was Cheltenham, Tranmere, Exeter, and also Forest Green Rovers and Newport County to be a draw. So those draw matches, realistically, I would have got an extra couple of points for them, but not to be. Next up, we had Spirit Dice picking up 4.53. The likes of Bolton, Tranmere, Exeter, and Carlisle. Just the Bolton 1.53 being a different result. And we had Cavan Wright and the football simulator both with 4 points, just picking up 1 point for the correct results for the particular matches. For Cavan Wright included Morecambe, Tranmere, and a couple of draws, Forest Green, Newport, and the Walsall Stevenage draws. Meanwhile, for the football simulator, it was Morecambe, Scunthorpe, Tranmere, and Walsall Stevenage draw once again. Overall leaderboard sees the football simulator on top with 138.6. I'm in second, 126.38, so not too far behind. And third place, we got Cavan Wright with 26.24. And fourth place is now Spirit Dice, 4.53. And then we have ECF Scoobs in fifth with 3.3. Okay, so now we head on to match number 16. Who do we fancy for this lot of games there? Let's have a look at the head-to-head records, the odds of these games, and how the league table situates as well too. So first up, we see Scunthorpe take on Leyton Orient. So Scunthorpe with 21 wins to 16, and also managed to get 19 draws. Scunthorpe 6 wins and a draw coming in the past 8 games. We have $2.80 for Scunthorpe, $3.20 for the draw, and $2.50 for Leyton Orient. Scunthorpe, they come into us in 20th, 4 wins, 2 draws, and 7 defeats, picking up 3 wins and a draw in their past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Leyton Orient, they are situated in 7th, with 7 wins, 3 draws, and 5 defeats, winning the past 3 matches in a row. So, hate to see it, but they're actually doing quite well, so credit to them. Right, for this match here, I'm going to go for Scunthorpe to upset things with a 1-0 victory. The football simulator is going to go Scunthorpe 3-0 winners as well too. Oh, hello there, Bob Smith. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy it. Nice to see someone popping in. So next match we have Mansfield taking on Crawley. They have 4 wins for Mansfield, 2 wins for Crawley, and 3 draws. Crawley 2 wins and 2 draws coming in the past 5 games. Odds of this match, we got Mansfield as the favourites at $2.10, $3.25 for the draw, and $3.50 for Crawley. On the table, Mansfield struggling somewhat in 19th, managing to get a lot of draws this season. 2 wins and 8 draws with 5 defeats. 2 wins and 2 draws past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Crawley, they're on 13th, just 2 draws to go along with their 3 defeats in the past 5 matches. 5 wins, 4 draws, and 6 defeats along the way. Yes, I am from New Zealand there, so a nice small country, and where it helps with the COVID situation going on at the moment, that's where you don't have to social distance like the rest of the world does, with no community cases active there, so we're quite lucky to be down here at this moment in time. Plus, it's a great country anyway. So, Mansfield against Crawley. Well, if I've gone for this match here, I've gone for Mansfield to pick up a 2-0 victory. The football simulator is going to go for Mansfield 2-1 winners. Next game is Tranmere taking on Walsall. We got 33 wins for Walsall, 25 wins for Tranmere, and 15 draws. Warsaw 4 wins and 2 draws coming in the past 6 games. Tranmere at time comes to us as the favourites at $2.30, $3.30 for the draw, and $3 for Warsaw. Tranmere, what position they're in? They are in 8th on the table, 7 wins, 3 draws, and 5 defeats, winning the past 5 matches in a row. So they're actually the informed team in this particular division as it stands. Meanwhile, for Warsaw, they come into this in 16th, 3 wins, a whopping 9 draws in 15 games, and 3 defeats. So the draw specialist. They have managed to get just a couple of draws in the past 5 matches, a couple of defeats in there, and a win. For this match, I have gone for Tranmere to absolutely thump them 4 goals to 1. Meanwhile, the football science is going to go off that drawing trend with a 1-1 draw. Next up, we see Cambridge taking on Oldham. 11 wins for Oldham. We've got 6 wins for Cambridge and 12 draws. Oldham 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 5 games. Odds of this match, Cambridge coming to us as the favourites at $1.91. We've got $3.40 for the draw and $3.60 for Oldham. Cambridge, they are in 6th place. They were top of the table for a number of match days this season, but their form has absolutely skyrocketed. So I need to pick some results back up again. They also have a game in hand, so potentially there's the chance to do it. They got 7 wins, 4 draws, and 3 defeats. Just the 1 victory coming in their past 5 matches, a couple of defeats, and a couple of draws along the way. Meanwhile, for Oldham, they come into this in 17th, 3 wins and 2 defeats, so pretty good form considering they're all the way down quite low in the table. 5 wins, 2 draws, and 8 defeats for them this season. I'm going to go for Cambridge to bounce back with a big, comfortable 4-1 victory. Meanwhile, for the football selector, they're going to go for Oldham to smash it 5 goals to 2. Next up, we see Cheltenham taking on Exeter. We got 9 wins for Cheltenham, 8 wins for Exeter, and 3 draws. Exeter 8 wins and 3 draws in the past 11 games. Cheltenham, they come into this as tiny favourites at $2.40, $3.30 for the draw, and $2.80 for Exeter. Cheltenham, they are situated in 2nd on the table, 9 wins, 2 draws, and 4 defeats, with 3 wins and a draw coming in their past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Exeter City, they are in 3rd place, so this is the game of the round, 2nd taking on 3rd. So Exeter City, just the 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches for themselves. 7 wins, 6 draws, and only lost 2 games all season. And they're in a bit of weird hot scoring streak, scoring quite a lot of goals. In fact, they scored 30 goals this season, the most of any club in the division. So I've gone for a 2-2 draw here. I think this one will be a pretty exciting match, but no side to come away with the victory. Meanwhile, the football estimator is going to go Cheltenham to get a big 4-0 win. Next up, we got Newport taking on Morecambe. 7 wins for Morecambe. We got 3 wins for Newport and 4 draws. 2 wins and 3 draws for Morecambe in the past 6 games. Also, this match, Newport County are the favourites at $1.67. We got $3.75 for the draw, and we got $4.50 for Morecambe. Newport County coming this top of the table. 9 wins, 3 draws, and 2 defeats, picking up 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Morecambe, they're in 11th on the table, 6 wins, 4 draws, and 5 defeats. A win and 3 draws in the past 5 matches for themselves here. And I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw to really upset the table standings a little bit more. Meanwhile, the football simulators, we've got Newport County to grind out a 1-0 victory. Next game is Stevenage taking on Salford. 5 wins for Southend, 2 wins for Stevenage, and 2 draws. We've got 2 wins each in the past 5 games. Stevenage, big favourites here at $1.83, $3.40 for the draw, and we got $4.33 for Southend. Stevenage, they're in 23rd as they take on 24th place at Southend United. So they've got a nice big top of the table clash, and they've got a nice bottom of the table clash here between Stevenage and Southend. Stevenage, 2 wins, 6 draws, and 7 defeats, alongside a whole bunch of other clubs that are struggling, the likes of Bradford, Barrow, Scunthorpe, and Mansfield, only being separated by a couple of points. They got 1 victory, 2 draws, past 5 matches for them. So not too shabby. If they can keep that up, then they might be able to overtake a few clubs along the way. Meanwhile, for Southend United, they're in a world of hurt, even at this early stage of the season. Only winning 1 game in 14 matches is a recipe for disaster. 2 draws and 11 defeats, 7 points drift of 23rd place at Stevenage. Can you believe that? And they were in League One last season, so I think they've got some big financial issues that is really halting their progress. So they did manage to pick up their win 3 matches ago, but otherwise they've been losing basically every single game, only scoring 6 goals along the way as well too. So I think I know which results I'm going to go for this game between Stevenage and Southend. And it's going to be for Stevenage to get a big 3-0 win. Football Slater is sensible as well too. It's not for Stevenage, 3-1 winners. Next game we got Bradford taking on Carlisle. 21 wins for Bradford, 17 victories for Carlisle, and 14 draws. 2 wins each and a draw coming in the past 5 games. Odds for this game we got $3.40 for Bradford, $3.20 for the draw, and we got $2.20 for Carlisle. Bradfords are in 22nd position, 3 wins, 4 draws, and 7 defeats. This club was also doing bits and pieces a few seasons ago there. Been in League One there, challenging for the championship, and they also managed to make the League Cup final, of course, against Swansea back in the day. Things gone pear-shaped for them recently. So 3 defeats in a row. They also managed to get a victory and a draw prior to that. Meanwhile, for Carlisle, they are in 5th on the table, 8 wins, 2 draws, and 5 defeats. Bit of a surprising team here. Didn't really expect Carlisle to do quite well this season, but there they go. 3 wins and 2 defeats for themselves in the past 5 matches. I've gone for Carlisle to pick up a 2-0 away victory. Football Slater has gone for the home side, Bradford, to come away with a 2-1 win. Next up, we got Bolton as they take on Port Vale. 24 wins for Bolton, 2 wins for Port Vale, and 10 draws. Bolton winning the past 7 games, well, they got 9 wins and 6 draws in the past 15. Bolton are the favourites at home at $2.20, $3.40 for the draw, and $3.10 for Port Vale. Bolton rising as the games go on. They're up to 10th position now, so potentially they can get back into this playoff discussion once again after looking like they were going to be facing a relegation battle, considering how terribly they started the season. 6 wins, 4 draws, 5 defeats, managing to win the last 4 games in a row, so red hot form. Meanwhile, for Port Vale, they come into this in 14th, and the opposite, 6 wins, 1 draw, 8 defeats, losing the last 5 games in a row. So you've got one team that's winning all the matches, the other team is losing all the matches. So of course, I'm going to go for the team that is winning all the matches, with Bolton to come away with a 3-0 victory. Football Slater is going to go for a 2-2 draw. Next up, we got Harrogate taking on Forest Green. Don't have any head-to-head records between these clubs. Odds for this match, we got Harrogate coming to us at $3.50, $3.50 for the draw, and $2 for Forest Green. Harrogate Tarn in 15th position, 5 wins, 4 draws, and 6 defeats. 1 victory and a draw coming in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Forest Green, they are in 4th, 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. I'm going to go full screen to get a 2-1 away victory. The football simulator is going to go to Harrogate's 2-0 winners today. Next up, we've got another match that doesn't have any head-to-head fixtures, and that is Barrow taking on Salford. But the odds for this match, we got Barrow $2.88, $3.10 for the draw, and we got $2.40 for Salford. Barrow, they come into us in 21st on the table, 2 wins, 7 draws, and 6 defeats. Winless in their past 5 encounters, 3 defeats and 2 draws. So they are desperate for some points. Meanwhile, they take on Salford, who managed to get 2 wins and 3 defeats in their past 5 matches. Overall, they got 6 wins, 4 draws, 4 defeats this season. Just the 22 points, but of course, 4 points away from being up to 4th place. So still quite close to call this season. And of course, they were the favourites to win the league. So it's a bit of a stretch for that to happen, though. 8 points adrift on Newport County, but who knows? It's a long season. They definitely have time to catch up. Well, have I gone for this game here between Barrow and Salford? I've gone for Salford to win this game 3-1. Top Force Motor has put a little bit more of a marker on this game, a 5-1 win for Salford. And last up, we see Colchester taking on Grimsby. 15 wins for Colchester, 14 wins for Grimsby, and 9 draws. Grimsby, 3 wins and 3 draws coming in the past 7 matches. Colchester at home are the favourites at $2. We got $3.50 for the draw, and we got $3.30 for Grimsby. Colchester, they're in 12th, right smack down the middle. 5 wins, 6 draws, and 3 defeats. 2 wins, 2 draws in their past 5 matches to make sure that they actually are dead even club. They managed to get 21 goals scored, 21 goals against with 21 points. 21, 21, 21. Kind of funny. Meanwhile, for Grimsby, they come into this in 18th place, 4 wins, 3 draws, and 6 defeats. They got 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw coming in the past 5 matches for themselves there. So a tough match to call, so I've gone for a 1-1 draw to finish things off. Meanwhile, the football estimators are back Colchester to get a 2-0 victory. So that concludes my matchday number 16 predictions at and Sky Bet League 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, also feel free to subscribe. And then we'll be back at it again very, very soon for matchday number 17. So stay tuned for that. And if you happen to be watching these videos live, I'm doing another couple of live streams there tonight. So look forward to them as well too. They've been the bandliner National League, so this is the 5th tier, division below this level, and we also got some Scottish Premiership predictions to get out of the way before they play the games tomorrow, of course. Cheers.